Is it going, guys? Striker here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a custom crosshair for CS:GO. It's actually really easy, but you just have to download a map. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to come here to the you're gonna want to go to Steam, the community area, and then to Workshop. Then once you're here, you just scroll through until you find CS:GO, or you could type it in up here if you wanted to. Also, quick thing. Sorry for the quality. I'm using OBS, and that's like the only thing that I know how to record my desktop with. So I mean, I know it's absolute fucking garbage, but I mean, I don't really know what to do about that. But other than that, you're gonna want to come up here, and you're just gonna want to type in crosshair, and then you should have. You're gonna want to make it a custom, and then you're gonna want to look for Crash's crosshair generator v2, and I already have it. But if you come here, and then you'll see this little green box, and you click it, and then you'll subscribe to the item, so you'll have it. So I'm actually going to get out of this, and then I'll see you in the game. Alright guys, so now that you're in the game, you're gonna want to come up to play and play with friends. And once you've done that, you're going to want to go to game settings, workshop, and then you're going to want to click on Crash's crosshair generator. And click accept, and then private match, and then you're going to want to load in. Alright guys, so now that you're in the area, you will see that there is a bunch of stuff you can do. So first of all, you can change the color of your reticle. I would go with a bright green or a red or like a white. I wouldn't go black, mainly because most of what the player models wear is dark. So black wouldn't show up too well. So yeah, go with like a white or a red or a green. I'm gonna stick with my red here because it works well for me. But then you can turn around and you see that you've got all the pro teams, all their all the members, and all of their reticles. So there's all these, and then if you come back here, you've got all of these as well. You've got just pretty much everyone's, all of their crosshairs and everything. And then there's that has nothing to do with it, but there's all this stuff, and then I guess this is just like a closer look. So these are the colors, these are all the custom crosshairs, and then I don't know what that does. This up here, all this does is like change the wall color. So if I click dark, blue, and dark, and you can do the fade if you want, but I'm just gonna keep it dark. So now you come up to here, so you go to crosshair style. Personally, I would go with number 4 here. Or number 5, mainly because they're not insanely, like, crazy. Like this is something that's just, like, out of control. Oh, not out of control. Like, I guess you could use it, but I honestly don't see any real point to it. But you can choose a static one, so whenever you shoot it doesn't move at all. Or you can choose number 5 like this, and if you shoot, it moves a little bit. So after you've chosen which one you want, you're going to want to come down here to size, thickness, gap, outline, alpha, and dot, and all this stuff. And you're just going to want to shoot whichever one you want to edit. So if I click size here, it's going to give me a scale. So if I go to -2, it's going to make it smaller, and the more I shoot it, just makes it smaller and smaller until eventually it gets to the point where it goes to the biggest because it's reached its 0, and then it's going to go even bigger. So if I click 0, you can't see, all you see is this red dot here. But I'm just going to click that again, and then, whoops. And then we'll just make the size a little bit bigger. I like to have mine like kind of big, maybe right there. And then in thickness, I'm actually going to make mine a little bit thicker because I like to have mine thick. You can make it thick or thin, however you like. Oh, whoops. So I'm going to go to gap. And this, just like everything else, is entirely up to preference. You can shoot it a lot if you want, or you can make it a lot smaller. I personally like to have mine a little bit smaller, and actually I'm going to change the thickness and the size a little bit. That'll be good. Now that'll be good. So there's the gap, and then there's an outline. If you want there to be a huge, insane outline, then you can add one. You can turn it on, and then you can see there's like the black outline. Make it insanely big or not. I honestly don't see a reason for it. Then there's the alpha. I don't know what this does other than just like, well, I mean, I know what this does, but basically all it does is like change the brightness of your crosshair. And then there's a dot, which I would highly recommend a dot because it helps aim. But I mean, like I said, this is entirely up to preference. So after you've done all this, you're going to want to save yours. So you're going to come over here and the crosshair manager and everything. So you're going to want to click continue. So I have got a couple saved here, but what you can do is you can click, or you can shoot save, and now I have this one. So if I shoot that one, so now I have this one. If I click load, it's going to give me this one. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can come out here into the test area and you can test your crosshair if you want. I mean, I don't really see why you would. I mean, I know why you would, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. And then if you want to test it on like actual moving targets, you got these ones over here. You just kind of move around. Yeah, my aiming's pretty bad, just so you guys know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.